I get guys coming up to me these days and asking me, do I think it would be a good idea if they bought their own truck to be an owner-operator? I have to tell them no. No, I don't think that's a good idea anymore. At one time there was money in it, but I don't believe that there is anymore. The owner-operators that you see on the road today that are still surviving are doing so because they've had their equipment paid for in the past, because the wages were better back then, or the fuel was less back then, the cost of operating was less, and the profit margins were greater. But to go out and buy a truck these days and try to survive as an owner-operator, it's the other day I worked out the fuel prices. If I ever ended up draining the tanks and had to fill in Michigan at $4 a gallon, it would cost $1,200 to fill this truck up. That's just the fuel bill for 2 days worth of driving, $1,200. If you're to fuel this truck up from dead empty in Ontario these days, the bill is $1,900. That's for one fill up. And that's not your only expense. You've got insurance, plates, it goes on and on and on. At the end of the day, when you crunch the numbers, by the time you've made a truck payment, the plate payments, the insurance payments, the fuel, the maintenance, on and on and on, you're left with less than a driver's wage. Now, the argument used to be that yes, you had equity built in the equipment. That is no longer the case either, because used equipment has no resale anymore. It's not like the old days. The only guys buying the new trucks these days are the big fleet companies, and they're buying them because they have to, because they can't attract owner-operators anymore, because owner-operators have figured out that this is a dying deal and there's no money in it. So don't waste your money and don't ruin your credit, I say. Be a well-paid company driver. You'll be better off in the long run.